Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, somebody drop in this daggone link and tell me what this stream do. What it look like, sis? What it look like? Because I'm exhausted and I'm tired. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon. I was about to say good morning, child. I am tired. Okay, I'm tired. Hey, too. How are you, boo? I am so tired. I did not sleep I didn't fall asleep. Okay, let's take it back. Before we even begin, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. I'm trying to set my mama up with the YouTube TV as we speak. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. My child in the background being MacGyver right now. We gonna make this shit work. Somebody jump up in the group chat and tell people we are streaming, please and thank you. Thoroughly appreciate it. And tell me what that stream do while I drop the intro for today. Child, my hair disheveled. I'm disheveled. It's just disheveled all over the place, child. I didn't sleep. Okay, so yesterday, yeah, we were supposed to come back on yesterday at like 6. The way them workouts did me, okay, I went to sleep. What I thought, first of all, we got our nails done because it was real tragic. Got them cut, got them red. Y'all know I'm a pink baby. I don't like colors on my nails. I'm all about the pink. This is like, it's Valentine's, so we were being saucy. But y'all, after the workout, after going to get my nails done, after what else happened? Some other shit happened yesterday. Not that deep. Yes, trying to get this stream working. Okay, I ended up ordering a router, which was supposed to come tomorrow. It came this morning. Interrupted. Anyway, I went and took what I thought was a nap. My daughter told me I only went to sleep for about 20 minutes. I felt like I slept for like 4 hours. I was tired. My body was sore. I was just tired, okay? And then, you know, when the fucking cat naps, y'all, them freaking cat naps. You know, when you take a cat nap, it messes everything up. Oh, snap, you looking gorgeous. Okay, the stream is popping. Girl, router, plugged it in, router. I was like, after everything, I was like, I'm ordering. The man from the cable company is still coming. I mean, the internet company is still supposed to be here today because they called me to reschedule. He was supposed to come on Monday, but I guess he's free today. He's coming between 5 and 8. So depending on how these streams go, I'm still gonna make him come because I paid just to make sure everything is connected properly, that his ass connect the routers to the modems. And anyway, I didn't get no sleep, y'all. I went to sleep this morning watching Cheaters at 7:30. 7:30 this morning. All last night, I was up thinking, mind racing. I'm fucking crazy, okay? I'm so crazy. It working? Everything set up?
Yeah.
Mommy got YouTube TV. Shout out to her. Yo, they sending screenshots. These people are crazy. But between my daughter and my mother, she's set. So we good. Anyway, mind racing. Side note, my mama and her cousin call themselves laughing at me this morning. Let me tell y'all what I did and what the epiphany was. Are y'all ready? I'm an idiot. I do this shit to myself. I even had to text him. We all know who him is, and be like, we have to. He's right now. He's in Florida, for the Super Bowl, working, doing what he do. And I'm like, when you come home, when you come back, we need to. I had a whole epiphany. I tell you when you get here. Y'all know what I've been doing? Y'all know what I've been doing? I am so ridiculous. I was up all last night and I'm like, dynamics have to change, right? I've been saying this for a long time, but I'm the one that creates and controls the fucking dynamics. Okay. I'm the one that creates and controls the entire dynamics. I literally was up at all night. I had like this epiphany just up, when you up and you just watching stuff on YouTube and watching shit on TV. And I had a thought and the thought just snowballed. And I'm like, how are you supposed to? And I'm like, Joe, how are you, trying to elevate this when you keep it here and you keep so many restrictions and so many rules that make it stay here? Y'all remember when I say all the time, you have to be able to see yourself. She's working. Mommy says she's working. Okay. Her stuff is working. Okay. Yeah, she's working. You have to be able to see yourself, because if you can't see yourself, like I say about people, what we talk about, the crazy girls who like, I'm gonna stay angry if I'm gonna have an attitude, right? And it's like, if you can't be able to see what you did wrong in said situations, you'll never be able to actually fix it, because you can't see what's wrong with you, right? I can tell this motherfucker all day what's wrong with him, and that we can't spend. What did I tell? Our arguments is we don't get to spend time together. But guess who controls the fucking time? It's me. I didn't comprehend that until 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I wanted to call my mom's, but it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And she's been one of the people that when she sleeps, she'll have a whole conversation with you, but don't remember the conversation. But I wanted to have a conversation with her, so I had to wait till this morning, because I'm trying to remember, like, how did my stepfather get introduced into our life? Because I don't necessarily, it was just, it was just smooth as shit. She had to like remind me, and I'm just like, oh. And then I'm telling my mom, my mother knows about this person, about him. Y'all, everybody does, y'all do. And my goals in life and whatever. But she also understands that, because of my previous experience with marriage or whatever, I keep people at arm's length. I keep a lot of people at arm's length. Men too. I don't allow for him to see me in the daytime. I have time restrictions and time limits. And I didn't comprehend that until like 3 in the fucking morning. You know what they say? They say God speaks to you at like those times. My mind was racing. And then I had this conversation with my mother, and we went through it, and her cousin, shout out to her being shady in the background, but she's honest as the fucking day is long, so it is what it is, just like myself. And they're gonna call you on your shit. People who love you and care about you gonna call you on your shit and tell you about yourself. And she said it. She said Giovanni got all the fucking what's the word? Advice for every fucking body. And then my mother said she got all the advice, but she can't take it herself. It's not that I can't take it myself. I didn't see it. I'm one of those people. I'm a whole fucking Scorpio. And I tell my friend this same shit, because he's a Scorpio and he do Scorpio shit sometimes. And I tell him, and I tell people all the time, it's never purposeful. When I do certain things and I don't see certain things, you have to call me on some shit. Because once you call me on it and I recognize it, because if I don't see the problem, I don't see the problem, and I can't see it. unless somebody say, you know, do you know, like when my homeboy Dalton, right? He got into, I'm just using this for example. He got into him and Tasha got into a whole argument earlier, late last year. It was a whole situation, y'all. It was a whole situation. It had me so fucking uncomfortable. We've all made up since then, right? It was a whole fucking situation. And I had to speak to Tasha on the Tasha level, on the Libra balanced level. And I had to speak to him on a level, and I had to like make him, because like, you know, we go off of what we think all day. Just like on here. I give my opinions because my opinions are strong. But if you give me another, another viewpoint, and it's accurate, you know, I had to be like, wait, I had to pull him back, you know, because he going off on a tangent about touch this, and I'm like, you know, okay, pause, pull back, let's focus. Now, is that in her nature? You know, could it be this? Could it be this? Could we just be, you know, going left? And he had, and by mid conversation, he was like, shit, you know, he didn't call. It is not like, it's not like we refuse to see the shit. We don't see it. We don't see it unless someone tells us, but you ain't see that. Like we'll have somebody whole liking us for years, bitch, for years, and we won't see it. We won't see it. And we won't see it as real and as deep as it is until somebody else be like, bitch, don't you see that this motherfucker been chasing you for whatever amount of time? And don't you see, then don't, and we'll be like, even again with Dalton, I will say that to him, like, you ain't see, like, what's happening? You ain't see this one looking at you and da-da-da-da, and he dead ass can't see past what he know already. Child. So I had a whole epiphany, a whole situation, and it's crazy because he's attempted to do things like, you know, bring in, you know, because he's okay, like let's say last Valentine's Day, this is the perfect example. Some shit happened, but he wanted to come and bring my gift. You know, I need to give my gift. Anyway, he wanted to come and bring my gift, and he was like, you know, he'll come over with, you know, his daughter and his mother was in a car with him. And I was like, nah, bring it tomorrow. Not like I didn't want to, you know, but I didn't recognize it for, you know, to say that I want to build this, you actually have to build this. Did y'all peep that? To say you actually have to build this. It was a, you know, well, that, you know, well, I don't want it to seem like this or seem like that. But the reality is, in any situation, this is why we've been doing this shit for 6 years. Oh my God. It's me. That was a gesture. That was supposed to be more of the Valentine's Day gift, the meeting of people, than the actual fucking gift. But what do I tell you all? We don't have to be the same person we were last year, and I don't have to be the same bitch I was last night. My delusional ass. Because if I want to build this, I have to allow it. I can't have, you know, I gotta be able to bring all of these realities together. Do y'all know what I'm saying? Or am I just rambling? Because I know what I'm saying. Maybe it's because I didn't get no sleep. So if you don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm running off like only 2 hours of sleep since yesterday morning. But it makes 100% perfect sense to me. And my mom and her cousin, who was laughing at me on the phone and calling me a dumbass. Because it was some dumbass shit. She ain't never tell no lie. She ain't tell no lie. It was some dumbass shit. She said, stream is great. Child, I've been on this shit. I was stressing out over the stream last night. Like, I was stressing. And I'm like, this and this and this and this. And I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know what made it click to me. I swear to you, I was like up. You know how you up? I didn't turn the TV on and off about 4 times during the night. You know, you just laying there trying to go to sleep and you can't stop. I'm thinking about the router. I'm thinking about I done ran a fucking speed test. Between yesterday and today, I ran the speed test like 50 times. Stressing out. Just and I wasn't even necessarily thinking about my relationship or him or specifically, but it was some shit that I heard watching something. I don't even know. I can't even remember because I was sleep drunk. I didn't drink. I haven't drunk all week. Well, I did drink like 3 days ago. I didn't. I'm not trying to drink nothing, not even a freaking wine cooler until I hit North Carolina this weekend. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, like he's taking me to the airport and picking me up from the airport. And, he's like, he just, be here and just take me from here and whatever. And I'm like, well, no, you can't. And I'm like, bruh. All of this shit happened yesterday, throughout the day yesterday, but it didn't hit me. All of this shit, I tell you, it takes somebody to pull your fucking card sometimes. And I pull it for everybody. Not too many people are able or do pull it for me because I'm very clear on a lot of things. But this shit was fucking me up. And it's me. It was me. It was me the whole time. Self-sabotage. The growth. The growth. We're in February, but still the growth. The growth since St. Bart's and all of the, and allowing all of this shit, the growth. The growth. Wow. Hey, Brick Girl. Hi, everyone. I always wear pink or white. I always do pink nails. My nail guy know. He was like, because he was doing somebody before me. He called me and told me after I told yesterday, he called me and told me to come 20 minutes later. So by the time I came 20 minutes later, he was still finishing up these nails. And hers she had all, this is like, he put foil on this one. Child, I didn't even know what foil was. I know what foil is, but I never actually had foil. I don't do those things. I don't even put color, green and blue and purple. I don't do shit like that. It's all, y'all know this is always some sort of pink, always. So we decided to be spicy. I decided to be spicy and go for the red. And he was like, we're going to toss this finger up. So this is what we did. Thank you. Y'all, I am so. She said, so clear, girl. The stream is nice. Ooh. Okay, good. Hey, brown girl, how are you? Hey, Ledford, how are you, boo? No, it was the old Cheaters. It comes on like VH1 or some shit. Girl, I don't know. I was just watching because at that time, you don't even like, I don't even want to be awake. Like, you don't even want to be literally turning it off and turning it back on and turning it off and turning it back on. And it took me to like, it was like 7:20 the last time I looked at my watch. At my phone before my bell rung, and it was the Amazon people, and that was at 10 o'clock this morning. The Amazon man came at 10 with the router, and I was just like, oh, a router here. trying to get everything set up. And I'm, trying to connect this and how to do this and do this. And I don't know how to do this and do this. Child, I could put anything together, apparently. Hey, Jada. Yes, hit the like button. Child, Jada. I'm dropping jewels on myself. Like I said, it's a constant learning experience. I don't bring people to my house. I don't bring men to my house. Be very clear. I don't. If I, no matter, I will go out and I don't bring men to my house. But he is not a dude that I just met the day before yesterday. That's what my mother said. My mother was like, "What?" I'm like, no, you can't come until 10 o'clock. You can't come until 11 o'clock. Like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, my friends will come and sit up in here and chill with me. Tasha, y'all see Tasha will be on the couch. Even dudes who are just my friends will come in. I don't really let people, but I'm saying will come during the daytime and like hang out. And even like I said, and never fucking clicked. Like, how do people do this? Like I said, I don't really know. Because I've always just grown up with people who were just fucking married, not dating. I'm not, and that whole some chick have just men running in and out of her house. That shit is nasty to me mentally. And I rejected that so hard that I don't let nobody come in my crib like that. Never. That's why I had to call my mama this morning to because it was so smooth, and I wasn't a baby. I was in fucking 9th grade by the time, and I'm like, but I can't recall it because it was just it's not a big deal. It's a big deal, but it's not. I don't know. How it was supposed to happen. So stupid. But I'm okay with saying that I'm dumb as shit, and that that it's a constant learning and being able to see your shit. You have to be able to see your shit. You can't just be like, child, I was not able to see my shit at all. This man telling me, like, it's you. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I am in 100% control of that. He doesn't control that. Just me. Wow. Naja, you're not late, child. I'm all over. Let her go have something to say. She said Jovi. He said Jovi is being Jovi. Listen, yes, and Jovi is recognizing, because I'm a Scorpio and I could call my shit, and I can recognize when that's not like, what the fuck, like, that's weird. It did not click in my head. It didn't click in my head. So it has clicked. I even had to double down on it and call my mama to make sure I wasn't bugging. My mother said, "Is you stupid?" And then her cousin in the back said, "Shit dumb." I'm dumb. But I got my sense back. Jesus. Smash that like button. Yes, the live stream is popping. We worked mad hard to get it clear. Okay? I hope it's as clear for you as it is for me. What time is it? She said, I felt that when you said that. Child. I am not the same person I'm last week. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. You don't have to continue your shit. You don't. I like I said, he's in at the Super Bowl or prep, whatever the fuck they do down there. I don't know, child. And I just texted him a little while ago, and I was like, hey, I miss you. Like, I had a whole fucking epiphany. I had a whole epiphany, and I'll tell you about it when you get home. He's like, all right. He's like, okay. But yeah, because it's always on me. Like, it is not going to get better unless I do something to make it better. Instead of like, he has no control over that. I control that. Fucking idiot. He said, when you try to run things, shit happens. Well, it's not run things. It's just I don't let mom come in my house. I didn't even think about it like that. It's not running things. It's, I can go on a date with somebody. Like, let's say, during the time we're not speaking, I can go on a date with somebody. Am I gonna let that nigga who I went on a date with that I met 2 days ago come into my crib? You know what I'm saying? But again, this ain't somebody I met 2 days ago. It's just, that's just the mentality that I have. And it's just, it is protective mama, but like, I didn't meet you last week, last month, or even fucking last year. This is a different thing. It's not, I'm not gonna let somebody, yes, I'm gonna control who come in my house. Absolutely. I'm not just gonna let, because I met you on fucking Hinge, and I met you on Hinge, so that you could come into my crib, and like, no, but again, this is not that situation. But I was low-key treating it like that without recognizing that I was treating it like that. I didn't recognize that, it runs so deep. I'm fucking crazy. But we can be better. We don't have to continue nothing that is not of our fucking benefit. Are you serious? Don't say that, because I'm about to be upset. I'm here running another speed check as we speak. As we speak, I'm running it right now. Because yes, I'm mad. After all of that, I'm mad and I'm tired. So yes, I'm running a whole freaking speed check as we speak. Give me a second. Let the speed check finish, because I'm out to rage. Do I need to close other applications? Let me close some stuff. I'm just gonna be enraged, y'all. I can't. I'll deal with that after. I can't. The man is still coming over, so I'll let him plug and unplug and reset and do whatever he needs to do. Hey, Ashley. But yeah, that was my epiphany. Such a dunce. And you would think I do this dumb shit on purpose. Then when people say Scorpios be acting crazy, Scorpios this, we don't do this shit on purpose. We just don't recognize it until it's fucking called. I swear to God, we don't do this shit on purpose. None of that shit was not purposeful at all. At all. Sometimes, like I said, you gotta be called on the shit for us to recognize the shits. Because if nobody calls us on the shit, I swear to God, we can't see it past our perspective. Like my friend Dalton, he couldn't see it past his own perspective in the moment and how he was feeling in the moment when whatever shit happened, until I was able, with my fucking Scorpio ways, to like, okay, let's pull it back and Does this make sense? Does that make sense? And for him to be able to be like, oh shit, that's how I am. That's how I am a lot. Like, sometimes you don't see shit. Hello, Peter. She said pink is one of her favorite colors. Growth. I am proud of you. You aren't the same woman that sat here before us crying just a few months ago. You aren't the same woman who was stressed last week. That shit is over with. New me, boo. She said, I love foil. Child, I've heard about it, but I didn't realize it was actual foil. I was like, oh, it's foil. I was like, I think I know what it is. Pull it out. And he was like, it's foil. And he, it's cute. It's like it's some spirals and shit. It's cute. It's really, really cute. It's going to go with my outfits. Because y'all do know that my luggage is packed already. Because y'all know I don't do late packing. I don't do late anything. I will plan my whole fucking life. She says they get earrings, necklace, neckline, and titties for me. Girl, let me stop being jiggly. She said, I need a new router also. Sis, I didn't even have one. This whole fucking time, I didn't have a router. I just been using the... Am I going to sit up and be like, damn, I should have bought a router months ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Sis, it is what it is. It's working now. I can't, listen. Like hey DC, hey Priceless, thank you. It's just, girl, this cord is in the way. I can't see anything. This cord is in the way. Yours asked if I'm at the trap. What, the trap house? I don't understand. Are you 12? Why would I be at the trap? I'm confused. Okay. Hey, Darnell. How are you, boo? I'm okay, Jada. I'm, like I said, I am because I haven't slept. This is like coffee 3 because I just needed to get up and get this router done. And, I haven't slept. I have not slept. Mind blown all night. I've been blowing my own fucking mind. Blowing my own mind about the router. Blew my mind. I assumed I'm plugged in directly to the fucking modem. Something just happened. Oh, it says my device needs to restart to install updates. Okay, so when we get off of here, I'm gonna reinstall it. I have a notification on my thing saying my device needs to restart. So after everything, I'm gonna restart it. I'm trying to be back. If I wake up, I'll be back tonight. Facts. Everybody don't need to be in your crib. Thank you. Even people who don't have kids need to learn the security of security. I'm secure. I have a fucking child. I have a girl child. Like, what the fuck you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not going to just have people in my crib. Like, what the fuck? But the reality is he's not just people. I didn't meet him 2 days ago. I didn't meet, it's like, but I was still playing it like that. And like, creating that wall, the distance, like, nah. And like I said, if I even think about it, last Valentine's, that was his way of being like, even if you don't meet, everybody see each other. You know what I'm saying? And my ass is like, no, you can't, no, you can't come over until this time. You can't come over. Like, we're big and grown. If we want to come and sit on my fucking couch and watch TV, at fucking 7 in the afternoon. Like I told y'all what happened last weekend. Remember the situation last weekend? Supposed to hang out. She was going out to a party and it was shit crossed. It shouldn't have been that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. But I've created the dynamic and the separation of church and state when it can't function like that. Not, bitch, not if I'm trying to get married. No, we can't. People gonna have to eventually meet. Kids are gonna have to start intertwining and shit. Shit's gonna have to change. And I had to recognize that. Like, what the fuck? The truth that I just woke up with my own epiphany. I'm too beautiful, kind-hearted, and too feminine to let a man control how my life is going to be. That too. She said, I woke up, washed my face, cleaned, shared this live in the group, and just did some homework. Do you, boo? Shout out to everybody in here. I know I'm not the only one that, even in your best, because I still do my best. I still know, I still help, but like, we ain't fucking perfect. I swear to you, I did not recognize that. There's some shit with all of us that we have to, if you think you perfect, you are fucking mistaken. And I will never sit here and tell y'all I'm perfect. I know what no. It's a learning experience for all of us. We just know the basic, we build on it. It's the level up for it. It's like when Shira started to where Shira is now. It's levels to this shit. And this is one of my levels. This is one of my shits that I have to be able to be like, allow church and state to fucking collide. Or else how the fuck is it ever going to get past a certain point? Especially when I'm the one that'll turn around and be like, well, we don't spend enough. But like, I control the time. Dummy. Duh. I didn't realize this shit till yesterday. Jesus help me. Latu says she been learning. Child, we are learning. Thank you. Here's the only other thing I have to think of. Is your RAM packed out? Have you refreshed it? Have you defragmented your computer from old congested stuff? What? Clear the cache, you mean? Listen, I'm out to Google. I'm about to do everything you said, then restart the computer. Let me. No, I need to clear the cache because somebody did tell me to clear my cache. Hold up. Clear cache. Hold up. Is your RAM packed out? I don't even know what that means. My RAM packed out. Like, I don't keep, like, I have storage. I don't keep stuff, a lot of things stored on my actual computer. It's on the box, the little box thing, the separate little box thing. So I'm assuming that's what you mean. Have you defragmented your computer from open just this stuff? I don't even know what you're talking about. I think so. It was stuck for a minute. Okay, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. She said, damn Scorpios. It's not purposeful. It's not purposeful. It is not purposeful. Sometimes we think we can't see it. We do a lot. And that's the thing, is we're so clear about so many things, and it'd be one or two things that we'll be caught on. We're so clear about every fucking thing else. I could see your whole life, sis. I could tell you what you're doing wrong, how you supposed to do this, how you supposed to do that, but I couldn't peep that. I will. Somebody just sent me a text. Not the second. I couldn't see that one thing. That one thing that literally affects every fucking thing in this relationship. That one fucking thing. The nigga asked me to come over here the other day. And I just laughed it off because I'm like, it's the daytime. What do you mean? Stupid. What the fuck is wrong with me? I do know. It's all right though. She said I look 25. Thank you. I didn't even really, like I said, I didn't even really get a chance to comb it out or nothing because once I started setting stuff up, doing stuff, then I had to then I was working with my moms to get her hooked up to my YouTube, the whole family plan stuff to try to get her hooked up so she could watch my, be on my plan or whatever. She's a pink unicorn, so her nails are always pink too. They're always pink. So every once in a while, I'll make them like once a year. They'll be red or like white. You've never seen my nails ever green or blue or purple. No, purple maybe. Like a purple tint pink. A purple tinted pink. You know what I'm saying? Child. Thank you. Thank you so much. Flesh it. I don't want to mess your name up. I don't want to mess your name up. I hope I said it correctly. Hey, Moma. Hey, Vista. How are you? She said, I'm going to crash later. I am so going to crash later. I know. That's why I said I can't, I'm like, I feel, I don't know. I feel it. Yeah, but that's for who? But that's for who? That's the point I'm making, Latu. Not saying, let's go out or, I gotta hang out at your house or whatever. But that's for who? That's some dude that you met the day before yesterday. I don't mean literally the day before yesterday, but you know what I mean. That should not be for someone who you actually are trying to build a whole family with. Trying to build a family, but you keeping away the family? Make it make sense. I'm a fucking retard. I'm better now. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Al. She said, I can't wait for warmer weather. Me too. If y'all don't stop making fun of my freaking faces when it froze, I am going to decache and update because it says your device needs to restart to install updates. Select a time to restart. I'm going to restart. I'm going to redo everything. She said, I grew up in fear of not being perfect. My mother brought that on me when I realized in 9th grade that being perfect is a fantasy and that mistakes and self-preservation is human. I felt better trying to be She said, I told home dude I'm too feminine to argue back and forth with a man. Yeah, I'm not arguing. I don't argue. Do not have a masculine bone in my body. So I'm gonna, I don't argue. Y'all know I don't argue. I just shut down and stopped speaking to a nigga for 6 months because I'm stupid. Because I created the bullshit. And then I know he be looking at me, he be like, you are fucking crazy. Because I swear to God, I don't see it. I did not. I'm not saying I don't see it. I see it now. I did not see that part. That part, I didn't see it. Things that haven't been grabbed the attention. Random means that you have things that have been grabbing the attention of your RAM and it's so used to it that it uses it even when you're not using the app at the moment. Okay, how do I do that? Just tell me how to do it. I get what you mean. The one that like on my phone when it says like this application is taking the memory, even though I might not have the application on. So how do I clear it? Just tell me, because I'm going to clear the cache, clear the RAM, do all this updates, and hopefully it work. And by the time this man come over, they say he could be here from like 5 to 8 or some shit. Hopefully we all right. Yes, please. Donations are thoroughly appreciated because I need to get some sleep. And I've been working very hard, child. Fucking retarded. It's okay though. It's okay though. Because you couldn't be stuck in the bullshit. You could not recognize it and lose the best thing in your life. Or you can recognize your shit, fix it, and just be a better bitch. I'm determined to be a better. I'm determined to continue to build myself in all aspects. So I'm not mad. I'm not even mad about it because, like I said, today starts a new day. Today's a new day, and whatever was before, it doesn't even matter because it's not like I can reset to 3 years ago and change it, or reset to 2 years ago and change it, or reset. I can't even go back to yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I can start from today. But it's wild. It's wild, y'all. It's wild. She says Jada enjoying her whole Saturday after she shut down the block yesterday. Yeah, that's what I treat niggas like hoes. Fuck. It's not my fault. It is my fault. I am the most ladiest. I do this, and I've always been told this is like I am so girly, but I can do some random shit sometimes like this that I don't even recognize, and we're like, and it is just, and and my response be so like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? Me? No, that's you, bitch. Y'all laughing at me, but it's all right because I'm growth. Okay. Wow. Moma said the quality is so much better. I'm building, y'all. We making this happen. We making this happen. I'm thanking y'all for sticking with me through the shitty ass streams. She said Jada was telling us a story about her mom and being perfect. Perfect is not feminine, and it's not. It's okay. That's what I said. It's okay. It's this thing I had in my head, and how you supposed to do things, and it's correct. But again, you gotta treat people accordingly to who they are. But it's all right because I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting it, and that's it. I'm done. I've already decided on it. The good thing about me is that when I decide on some shit, it is. When I decide on some shit, it is. Yo, I was looking, I'm like, yo, you can, like, if you go back just on because I now have like my certain things on my phone, my phone. I'm not taking my computer with me when I go. I'm gonna be able to edit and screen from my phone. I'm taking my camera, but I don't need the actual laptop. Nonetheless, I was looking in this app. I was looking at my Adobe, my editing, my video editing. I'm like, yo, even you can tell my background has leveled up so much in the last like 3 years, right? The background used to be like, what the fuck was happening? My makeup used to be like, bitch, what is happening? My skin, even though I've always had clear skin, it is leveled up now. My background, my skin, child, my face was all round. Like people be like, being 30, I feel like I look and am the best I have ever been. Ever. And it can only get better. Even in my 20s and my 30s, I feel like I've grown into myself. My face was round as fuck. You would see the concealer under my makeup. It was crazy. Some of them old videos, I need to delete them, but we just gonna leave them. Fuck it. It's like the Shira old videos. When you watch the old ones in comparison, and now you be like, damn. That's why I'm leaving them. Because my editing software I've had for a long time. I use Adobe. So by the time when I put it on my phone, I was able to, scroll and see a lot of my old videos that I published and shit. And even if you look on my Instagram, like, I make a lot of videos on Instagram. I'm just like the everything, even from fucking last summer, just losing that weight. Just like it's just better and better and better. A better me. I don't want to be 20 again or 30. I was stupid. I wasn't living my best life. I wanted to, but I wasn't. I was cool at 20, but I still wasn't living my best life by like 20 something because, y'all know what happened and we ain't got to talk about that. I feel like I'm just in the beginning. People say that shit. And when you're like 30 and people tell you that shit, you're like, okay, you don't comprehend it until you're in it. I literally feel like I'm starting, or I have started the rest of my fucking life. Like 1 through 39 was like growing up, learning who I am, what I like about me. I used to want to be thick. I remember that. I told you when I was young, I was skinny. Even up until I had my daughter, I was like a size 2. And my mama, everybody got big old butt. Y'all see my butt. But so I was good when I started gaining weight until, it's like, okay, this is a lot. I'm good with my size. Even losing a little bit more, I'm fine with I feel like my whole body even looks better. Like a whole grown ass woman. It's crazy. No, it's not. It's real. It's life. Huh. Where were we? Um, why are y'all talking about giving men money and rappers? We are not talking about that. Focus. Perfect. Yeah. She said, deal with it. Siblings. Okay. Oh, y'all are. Y'all having another conversation. She said, I'm posing. I pose more now. I do more now. I'm still working on getting these eyebrows down packed. I need to bring somebody on here to give me a whole fucking eyebrow tutorial. To give us a whole fucking eyebrow. I was supposed to have a girl on here like 2 years ago, but some shit happened. It was just some shit happened. And she couldn't, and I got upset because no, we were supposed to. We had the stream going and everything, and she wasn't, and she didn't join the stream, and I was so pissed. That I just threw it. You know, I was just like, oh fuck this shit. But it wasn't her fault. It was something happened in her life, and you know. But at the time, I was new to YouTube. I was like, I did this. Yeah, this shit didn't show up, and but yeah. We need to bring somebody on to show me how to perfect these fucking brows. The best us possible, boy. Inside and out. Because you could be a baddie, but if you do dumb shit, or like I said, it's one inside. You have to be able to see yourself. If you can't see yourself clearly, I had a whole conversation with Mirror Bitch last night. In my bed though, but a whole conversation with Mirror Bitch. And Mirror Bitch told me about myself. If you can't see yourself, you can't fix yourself. If you can't recognize the fuck, like who was it? I think it was C. Parker, one of y'all. Well, we was in the group chat and y'all was telling me about a Facebook group y'all are in where y'all talking about, you know, the women in there knowing that they have attitudes, knowing that they, you know, they disrespectful and they shit, you know, and they can't keep a man, and they're like, well, he gonna have to deal with it. No, he don't. That's the truth. No, he don't. Nobody has to deal with your shit. Nobody has to deal with your shit. This nigga don't have to deal with my shit. 6 years, I wouldn't have dealt with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody has to deal with your shit. So to think that you can just, you literally know that you are an angry, aggressive woman. You know this. You acknowledge it. You know that it's a nasty trait. At least I couldn't see my shit. I couldn't see me, you know, me separating church and state the way that I did. I didn't see it. But if you can see it and you still don't fix it, I can't help you. As a whole, when you're a certain type of woman, when you feel some shit and say it, you live through it, you control you and your future, keep moving in the direction you want. Over time, boo. She said, hurdles are there to make you take a leap in order to see how much you want to arrive at that finish line. It's not meant to slow you down or to break you 100%. Okay. Latu recognizes the fact that she needs to get to a point where a man gives and offers without her doubting it and learning to accept it. That's growth. That's growth. At least you can acknowledge that. A lot of people can't. A lot of women in here can't. They will not see they shit for nothing. And if you can't see it, you can't fix it. If you can't see it, you cannot fix it. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Lanisha said, and he's a single parent. It's it's a lot. And not a single parent like a lot of, you know, when you think men is single parent, and no, like with him all the time. Single parent. Like, wow. Lanisha said, as single parents, me and my man both went through this building our relationship. Now that we know what we're doing, we integrate the kids in. They sleep over. We don't sleep together around them. Yeah, no sleeping together. But like, we can watch TV and shit, you know, but like chill and come over and do normal people shit, you know, like go eat. like in the middle of the day, you know, like normal shit. Like I just don't know the fuck is wrong with me. Hey Maya, how are you? Oh, yes, that's it. And I was separating the church and state when nothing can, it can't unless it's together. You can't. You just can't. How are we going to get to these next levels if that is not together? Especially when mine's attached to my hip and his is attached to his. What the fuck? How? But then we don't want to, like, that's crazy. You gotta look at it like that. This is the shit that's going off in my brain last night that by like 3:30 was like pow, 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 pow. Yeah, this was me. That's why I'm sleep drunk right now. Yeah, I'm not. It's just I just wanted to tell y'all because we talk about these things, whatever. Y'all know I love y'all. And if I can be honest about my shit, it's a community. We're a community, and I'm able to be honest about my shit as well. I would never. I can't sit up and act like my shit. None of my shit don't fucking stink. But some of that shit be stank, man. Some of that shit be stank. But at least you recognize it. Child, I don't know. I didn't listen to it. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I saw other people make videos on it yesterday. I didn't click on none of them. I didn't watch them because I don't care. I don't really care. So I don't know. And my subs for the most part don't care enough about Cardi B that I have to watch it for their benefit. They don't care. I don't care. They don't care. No one cares. Samantha finally caught alive. Okay. She said you love Cheaters. It was on. I was like, oh, Cheaters is on. It was on. And it was just, I know it was just gonna run through and I wouldn't have to be worrying about, what's coming on. If I go on a movie channel, the movie channel would, I didn't have to worry about none of that. It was on. And I do love Cheaters. Cheaters is so fucking funny. This chick was boinking this dude on the fucking roof of, this whole shit was crazy. I'd be like, yo, you can't make this shit up. And most of the shit on Cheaters is funny as hell because you can't make this shit up. This is people are fucking crazy. People do the most. People do the most. Excuse me. Jada said, dated the guy before and decided if he felt it was time to sit in my house in the middle of the day around my daughter, then he should bring his daughter as well. If he down, then let's see what happens. That's a lot of pressure. Let's just do one at a time. Who said it's a lot of pressure? Let's just do one at a time. And it's not even, it's just, yeah, let's just do one at a time. That's a given, but yeah, I don't feel like that needs to be said. Certain things you don't have to tell a grown man. If I'm like, okay, well, you could come over to, then I give it a week or two before that occurs. I'm not going to tell you that because I don't have to say that to a grown ass. You shouldn't have to say that to a grown man. That sounds belittling. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to be like, I'm going to open an invite and say that and once this church and state is connected, then the church and state is connected. Right? But I'm not gonna say that. That's just something like I could that's I don't want to say this. It's well then you need to. It's not a you need to situation. It's it should be easy. It should be no pressure. All the thinking, all the planning, all the, it should be just that's a given, right? I think. I think it should just be easy. I don't think I should. I don't think. I think that would make it like nasty. Not nasty. Not nasty. I'm not saying like nasty. It's like he's a grown ass man. Belittling. I shouldn't have to tell a grown ass man that. He would know. He would, right? Yeah. Whatever. We'll get there. Thank you, Pamela. Kitty said, we sure don't care, right? We sure don't care. My subs don't care enough. Yeah, my subs don't care enough that I have to actually go through that shit. Lanisha said, oh, my man referenced one of your videos in the conversation. We were talking. He said, oh, girl, like old girl said, I was cracking up. The one when you said you asked your dad to pay for your glasses. That's what I'm talking about. It's so crazy. I had a bad experience with my ex-husband. I'm gonna just keep it a bug. And I told y'all I've been working and I didn't recognize how much it affected what I do now. Like arm's length, sir. Like I said, this is what I want, but still I don't want it. Like I had a whole conversation with my mama today. And that may have been a part of why, but you can't let, because that's giving other people, that's giving his ass too much fucking control. I should be married already. Keep it a buck. That's what my mom said. She said you should have married for a long time ago. I was like, but she's like, it's just stupid. That's what dumb. But it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, you can't change nothing, but you can sure create the future that you want. You could create your own reality. So I'm gonna create my own reality. I've been doing pretty well at it. The reality you create is the reality you live. Oh, she said, you know how some guys can be for coming to your house in front of yours, but hesitate to have you around there. It's good. Double down on no sex too. Child, we've been doing this 6 fucking years. That is not my problem. I don't know. I'm not saying that. Yes, that's how a lot of guys are. Yes, niggers. That's not who he is. That's why I said that's not my drama. That's why I wouldn't have to. He's been trying to do this. I didn't recognize that he's been trying to do this. He's been trying to do that. I did not. He's been trying to do it without just coming directly out and saying like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't recognize that that's what he was trying to do. But you're right. But again, it's all about the man. Y'all know, y'all see all these beautiful ass pens. You know, I got all these dope ass pens. I love these fucking pens. Anyway. She said, I go through that with calling my father for things you're not supposed to. If you married, you got a, especially if you married, you got a man, especially if you married, that's your husband's responsibility. But I drop out a lot of dudes with ill intentions when I say that. But I drop out a lot of dudes. But see, I don't want a lot of dudes. Because I'm not just gonna have niggas come to my house. That's my thing. I'm not gonna, there will be no No, there will be no. That's not. No. He's been here 6 years, not 6 months or 3 months. But I do understand what you're saying. I do understand 100% what you're saying. And yeah, that couldn't save you for 6 years in a lot of instances. That could save you 6 years. I can't think about that because it's not my reality, and it's just going to distract me when that's not my reality, and create situations that is not there for me. I can't think about that right now. It's going to blow my whole fucking head. My epiphany is that I need a man of another race. I got tired of what women's supposed to do for men, but these men don't have to do anything but choose a woman. Don't do his will. They violent or cheating. That don't you can choose a man from another race. But the thing is, if that's the type of man you attract, if he's black, that's the type of man you're going to attract if he's white. You know what I'm saying? We have to fix why we attracting niggas who is don't do what I say and he violent towards you or cheating on you. It's the we got to work on ourselves to be able to even attract the kind of men that we want. Going to another race ain't gonna do shit. It's not gonna do nothing. You still gonna attract. It's still gonna be the same dude. He's just gonna be a white dude like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be, oh, he gonna be a better dude because nah. It's like we have to see our shit in us that brings the cheating ass nigga, or brings the nigga who think he can belittle you, or the dude who why are you attracting the man who brings nothing into your relationship to the extent that he feeling away because you don't do shit for him. Like, what? This is like, why are that's what we, like what Tu said. She's working on building herself to the point where she attracts different than what she was attracting. Acting like a nigga acting like you owe him something for blessing you with his fucking, like, what? With his cock? Like, what? Like, no, I don't know. I don't know, sweetest girl. I do understand what you mean, but I think in that we need to recognize that all dudes aren't like that. And why are you attracting a dude that's like that? And work on that. And then you won't even be attracted to black dudes who are like that. That's why I say, even with all my crazy, I don't have those other issues. I don't have no other issues. I've never sat here ever and told y'all this man disrespects me with all of the shit. He's never cursed at me, never been aggressive towards me, never, I if I need something, he will make it happen. I will be like, you don't spend enough time with me, I'm out. I've never said that. Like, what the fuck? And I really don't attract men who are just like, what? You got to recognize our shit. Like, I just had a whole fucking epiphany last night that blew my mind. I have not slept. Fucking trying to call my mom at 3 a.m., but I couldn't. Like, we have to see our shit. Because if we don't see our shit, what I was going to do? 3 months from now, you know, when I am not creating the environment for growth, right? And now it's worse because he done bought a house in fucking Jersey. So now he ain't even 20 minutes away. He an hour and change away. How that gonna work? How that gonna work if we don't connect shit? How the fuck is that gonna work in real life? Real rap. Already with everybody having their own businesses and all of this and running like crazy, doing all this shit, especially all the shit that he do work-wise, that make him even the kind of dude that I like. That I'm like, this nigga, he make it happen. It's hot. But the reality is, if I didn't have this epiphany, okay, like every other fucking time, I would be like, well, we don't spend time together. My mind would have been like, well, you know, because he live in Jersey and we don't get to spend time together. But the reality is, he's in Brooklyn half the fucking time during the daytime. In Brooklyn a lot of times, and we can honestly. If I would have recognized that you know, come over in the middle of the fucking day, watch some TV with me, boo. Oh, come on, I give you the remote. Wow. A lot of time when it don't happen, it's because, you know, I'm waiting on this timeline, and he ended up saying, okay, well, he ended up going home, and then it's like to come back to Brooklyn, and it's a lot. That's a lot of pressure. Ain't that a lot of pressure? Fuck. We have to be able to see our shit. We have to. She said that's a dope affirmation. I love affirmation. When my mom was single, she never brought men into the house. She said not when her girls were there. Yeah. But yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. But after, you know, you gotta, like, I didn't meet this nigga last week. Like, for real. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten to that point, bro. We got to that point. And the stuck is the connecting of the real, the you know, the church. The connecting of the church. That was funny. I like that analogy. Okay, where are we? But I'm still semi-sleep drunk. So, yeah. Look left, look right. Jovi over there looking like a whole chocolate Barbie that needs the price app. I'm just saying at a random, but she smiled and I thought about it. Thank you so much. I'm really, listen, we all have to just, I say these crazy, because most people be like, well, why you get up on there and you say things? You know, I tell y'all these things to inspire you. Bitch, I am not perfect. Let me tell all of y'all. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting up here with that bullshit. I ain't sitting up here making you think this and think that, and my shit, and acting like my shit don't stink. No, ma'am. It's stinky. But guess what? If we can actively watch the evolution, like we watched my ass just lose all this damn weight. We fucking started a whole workout group. We on this bitch working out every day to even get this shit tight and brighter. You know what I'm saying? We fucking around with the hair. Wait till y'all see the new hair. Baby, oh. Anyway, if I can't tell y'all the real, how you gonna learn? Because some people you could tell things, and some people need to see things. If you could see me go through this shit and evolve, like I said, we saw Shira when she was chunkier. She ain't talk the way she talk now. You know, she was still kind of doing what she was doing, but it wasn't to the level it is now. We saw James leave her. We saw her get her whole life, and we saw James run back. And we see who the fuck Shira is now. That's just using her as an example. like y'all seen me come, like I just was saying, like my background used to be mad janky. Just when I was looking at some of the old, I was like, oh my God, I used to think my shit was popping. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Like my makeup looked crazy. I was like, my makeup looked crazy. I was like, well, I had all that white space on the wall. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, but now you look at it and you see the growth. That shit inspiring. So I tell you my shit because I ain't just telling you the shit. I'm living through the shit. She said, from a straight woman, this compliment. It says, thank you so much. It's not. She said, your do is not your who. Sometimes you have to change your who to change your do. C. Parker. With them nuggets. Just like eating healthier and working out every day. Some days are perfect, others not. We can reflect that to ourselves. No perfection, but keep working on it. Keep working on it. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. I never get on here and tell y'all I'm not perfect. I will never get on here and tell you anything, but I will get on here and tell you my fucking opinions and it's always for your betterment. You might not agree with it at the moment. And it's okay, because there's shit that happened with me that I've been like, I don't know, I don't fucking agree. I don't know what I'm wrong. I had a whole situation with Jada last week over a headband. Now, if you in the group chat, you know what happened. I was deep in my feelings about a fucking headband, but she was right. If we can't do that, the fuck is we doing? That's not the brand that I want, or I've been building, or I called myself building. She said, it's not me. I've been with lawyers. Okay. Built all the way up. My worth can't be swayed. We need to be realistic. Men are like children and animals. No, they're not. What men are you dating? A lot. Yet not all men are fucking savages. It's a lot of men out here who are not savages. But again, I really feel did I tell y'all this story about the girl who sent me an email? And it's like, if that's what you think about them, if you think realistically that men are children and animals, you are only going to attract, and it don't matter what they do for a living. I didn't say anything about what they did for a living. That motherfucker could be, bruh, up until a month and a half ago, we had a fucking president who was a rat bastard. Him being a president and him owning buildings and him doing this had nothing to do with who he was as a man. I'm saying a man who provides, yes, is the bare minimum. But ma'am, if you think all men are trash, like I said, you're going to attract trash. If you think all men are abusive, you're going to attract like chicks who get beat up. Unless they really, really, really work on their shit, they will always attract a nigga who gonna drag their ass. Why? Because it's just something in it that attracts shit, that attracts that sort of nigga. Even if he don't look like any of the other men that she dating from the outside, on the inside, her abused nature flares at this nigga. And his abusive shit, no matter how deep down it is, flares at her. It's not about what they do. I don't like, oh man, you know that. I'm saying all men ain't trash. There's a lot of trash men out here. There's a lot of trash white men out here. There's a lot of trash Indian and Asian. It is fucking trash. There fucking men out here in other cultures who murder their sisters for even talking to talking to a dude they're not allowed to. It's trash dudes everywhere, in every fucking culture. Like, but if we think all niggas ain't, all niggas, that's why I'm like, we have to change the mentality. Because the women have I always known that have always been like, oh, niggas ain't shit, they always attract it's like, bitch, look at who you be dating. It don't matter how much money you got. The nigga could be a fucking doctor and still a trash ass nigga, because that's the nigga that's the vibes you attract. But I hope we're able to work through that with everybody so people can, because it's not just the sweetest girl. It's a lot of y'all, a lot of women who believe that. It's really not just her. But we have to get to the point where the women who recognize that shit will be the women who be winning and can recognize like was it you, C. Parker? Somebody was talking about the Facebook group where they know they not feminine. They know they angry fucking black women. They know they got bad attitudes. They recognize this shit. But yet they don't know why they single. They don't know why they can't get a good man. They don't know none of that shit. We have to be able to, if you can't see, you're going to always relive you're going to be like me and relive the same 6-month cycle for 6 years. Until you finally, and then do you want to, bruh, don't be like me. Don't be like me. He said, Joey, right. Always look inward. What's in you attract what type of individual. Fix that. If you don't, you'll attract the same dusty and I'm telling you. But it's okay. But yeah, you got church issues. I remember that. We have to break outside of that too. Because just because a dude in the church don't mean he decent. That mentality. That's sad. I think that mentality, that church mentality, can fuck you up too. Especially when you grow up in it, to just accept and like it. I don't like churchmen. I think churchmen are actually the worst men. Men who are heavy in religion, because they use that as a, I don't even date men who are like, yeah, your mom go to church because they make you, like, okay, it's Sunday, it's Easter. But like, I think men who are heavy in the church were raised to be trash. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. But I'm sorry about that. The sweetest girl. I need to buy a new battery for my mouse. Oh, still not working? Damn it. Come on, man. I'm just having a day today, y'all. Oh, here you go. She says she cared too much. Also, care a little less. Care a little less. Just let shit happen. But I do remember that. Y'all know I remember a lot about y'all, but I do remember that you're into the church. It's a lot of issues. That church, and I get it. It's just down south, but I really feel like men who are into the church are a setup for fucking disaster. But that's just me. She said, "Well, I'll give you the remote." Thank you, Travis. Not just saying when you fix, you become dusty repellent. They won't even approach. Yeah. She wants styles. Me too. Shit. Yeah, growth. Growth. Where are you getting these statistics from? You know what I've realized as well? Can I say something about some? Do you know that the white QAnon people, do you know that they believe a lot of the shit that the those black people who believe we're the American Indians, the extremist. I think these people, if you are having the same beliefs as people who are fucking like the common sense, you would think is common, but it's not for the Trump supporter. So if those people, these are Trump supporters, but they believe a lot of the Pentagon and the plane, like it's like it's two extremes, but those two extremes are here. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't believe it when they say 15 to 18%. Those are those. Where are you getting these stats from? Where are you getting these stats from? The same places or the same sort of places that the QAnon supporters get their fucking stats from. I don't believe this. I do not. I don't believe this. And we are all not looking for good black men. I don't believe the stats, number one. And I'm going to say that all aren't looking for good black men because all aren't even aware enough to recognize the shit and to even attract one. She said she was on that booty, but yeah, you were. But we made it. We figured it out. She said, "Hey, Jamie, I didn't expect Jamie. It's been a day, girl. You don't have to rewind, child. I had a whole child." Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, we gotta get off of here because I'm coming down now and I'm feeling really tired. Um, Jamie said churchmen are horrible. You gotta learn to be in position and walking past. She said you gotta learn to be in a position and walk past the kind of men who want to offer something to you. You ain't exploring enough. Get out of your box comfort zone. I did give y'all an example about my cousin, right? Yesterday. I don't remember. I'm drunk. I'm sleep drunk right now. But I did give you an example about she wants certain type of man. She wants certain type of man, but she don't need a block. She don't need a hood. She don't need a block. But then she complain about the nigga that she fuck with. She need the fly hood nigga. She don't need a hood. Where these dudes who where are they? They not on the block. They not in the hood. They not at church. They working. They making shit happen. She said, so I got to twist, turn, reevaluate, take the leap of faith, try it again. See again, that it's the setup to say, oh, so It's this. It's just that is you setting your own self up. We always supposed to be evaluating ourselves, aren't we? I think to be a better human being, to be a better us. If we don't, anyone who doesn't learn, and the minute you stop learning is the minute that you die. You should always want to be a better you. If you want to attract, you're saying, you know, all black men ain't shit. You can say that. You can say that. But that don't mean that's the reality. That's your reality because you don't want to acknowledge that you may have some stuff that you need to work on as to why you are attracting said shit. We're not talking about Beyonce. We're talking about us. Why we gotta bring Beyonce into it? Don't use that as an excuse. And who says Beyonce getting cheated on? It's like, I think sometimes we get so stuck in the into what we know, we can't see what it is. And that's for all of us. Shit, I told y'all, even myself, it took me to this morning to recognize that shit. Like 3 in the morning. We can't, and especially the whole fucking premise of this video, period, should be an example of why you don't know. You gotta, you know, yes, you should be fucking contemplating this. I could sit here and say, I know. And this is this, and I've been sitting there saying, I know, yeah, because he this, and he that, and he this, and he that, when the reality is one fucking thing. One easy fucking fix. One thing. One thing. That nigga ain't fucking other bitches. He's not. He ain't trying to degrade me or devalue me or put me in a box or, you know, want me to do good until it's, you know, like some men will be out here until, you know, until he feeling a way about, he don't feel a way about nothing because he make his own shit pop. Like, what do we know if we know everything? If you know everything, you know nothing. If you know everything, you guaranteed to know nothing. And you can say that, and I can sit up, and I have set up and be like, well, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Fuck this, what? To lose a whole good dude, nigga, a whole good man, for what? For a double booking ass nigga? Huh? Because you're right. I'm not saying that it's, you know, everywhere you turn is an amazing black man. Oh God, no. I think my whole hinge experiment and situation, you know, no. But a lot of people ain't even looking for the type of traits that even the fuck I'm looking for. Just regular shit. Just regular old shit. And is that difficult? We need to examine ourselves and stop wanting to look at Latu. I'm gonna give you Latu for an example. She don't mind if I use it. Latu was I don't know what day it was, but she just had to delete her whole fucking Facebook. Setting herself up for failure. If she didn't have to delete it, she had to go through every last fucking follower and delete these dustbag niggas that she done friended during her whole time on Facebook, because now that she's trying to be a better boo, people coming at her, sending her, oh, single mothers ain't shit tweets, and single mother ain't shit. She arguing with people about her fucking value when she ain't got to argue with strangers on fucking Facebook. All in her motions in the group chat. It was like 3 a.m. So I think it was Jamie was up with me. It was like 3 a.m. in the group chat. And we talking her down. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to sleep. I was on my way to sleep. It was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And she going off. And I just had to be like, bro, what? Why? Why does it matter? Why? Go through every last, and my thing, she was like, I'm just deleting Facebook. The reality is, if you surround yourself, or all you hear of, or is, if all your social media is trash, all you follow is angry, if all you follow is, what's her name? Cynthia G ass people. No shade, all tea. If all you follow is Cynthia G's for years, and you follow a whole bunch of people on social media who ain't shit, you don't follow no real niggas. And when I say real niggas, I mean real grown men. Half time real grown men ain't on social media. They ain't on Facebook. Because they too busy. What do I tell y'all? When we do our new lives, it's funny as fuck to me when we do our new lives and there's dudes. This is Saturday, so it's fine. But when we do our new, y'all know most of my subs, the male subscribers, do not watch the live stream until after 6 o'clock because they work. And then we will have a 2 or a 3 jump into the fucking chat arguing with us about what's feminine, about what we had one the other day, about what's feminine, about what a woman brings to the table, because he's home in the middle of the day, probably with some chick who probably living off some chick who working. If you surround yourself with that, if all you hear is niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas is trash, niggas is trash, niggas is trash. If all your son, how you gonna be better? Like with the two, how you gonna do better? How you even manifest better when you got random fucking strangers who are angry at the fact that you trying to evolve and be better? They so angry at it, they fucking attacking you. You letting the dirt bags who feel away because you are trying to evolve. Can you comprehend what the fuck I'm saying? The dirt bags have you in your fucking feelings. Have you questioning yourself? Why you give the dirt bag niggas that much power? If they're not promoting you, they want to drag you to the pits of hell. And if all you're surrounded, even if it's just, bro, you know how much people I completely mute and ignore? Even people that I know in real life. That I just ignore. I know them in real fucking life. And I know, like, I have people who would comment on some posts. I muted them. I mute them. Because I know. Like, I know their real life. I know their real life. Sir, you are not the type of nigga I'm even talking about. To a lot of people and a lot of things. A lot of niggas got a lot of shit to say. But like, bro, I know you in real life. You're not the nigga I'm talking about. You need a whole nigga to provide for you. You're not the niggas that I'm talking about. So why would you have those? But those are the ones who scream the loudest. Because guess what? Real men are too busy working. He's not on Facebook and on Instagram chilling. But I'm kind of done. Because I don't think I'm going to get through. If I get, Era said, a lot of women want a man who's heavy into God and think that's a foundation. It's not. I'm not even gonna read the rest. Y'all read the rest because I'm tired. I can't keep my eyes open right now, and I'm because I feel like so. Then sometimes you don't even understand that they are setting the atmosphere because they are constantly talking on it and how they are both they are not teaching and showing examples of good men. I don't need that either. That is not my criteria. Yes, I want a man who is positive and peaceful and shit, but that's not like no. There's a lot of bum ass niggas that's like that. A lot of trash niggas that don't do nothing and be like, I'm a man. That's not my thing, but again, I don't know. I don't want that. See, I follow the example of a good man. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying. The two said she don't buy, he calling me out. It was one of y'all. It was one of y'all. Plenty good men on social media, but they aren't posting basic restaurant meals on their timeline, complaining of black women dropping a bunch of that too. Yeah, that too. That too. There you go. That too. Jada said, I had to delete some high school friends or some relative because I was like, yo, your energy ain't aligned or what. I don't even go on Facebook. I've deactivated my Facebooks for so many times, but I literally only have Facebook activated to stream. I don't even go on there. On Instagram, I meet people. I see and I'm like, I meet people. And these are people I know in real life that be saying some of these shits. And it's just like, yo, niggas will straight try to talk you into feeling worthless so they can get an opportunity. And I think some people, when you hear that shit enough, you really believe that shit. Mm-mm. She said, "Call me out. It'll be a reality check for me to get better." Just give me a second. I'm moving so slow. I need to get me something to eat. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to eat something and I need to go to sleep. Just let me do this. Just let me do this real fast, and then we'll finish the chat. Hold up. What the fuck is this? No, it's the Super Bowl. Well, shit. I told y'all I know it's the Super Bowl. This nigga down there. I need to order some food. Give me 1 second. My head hurt. I'm tired. I need to get something to eat in my system, and I need to go to bed. Hopefully the stream is good, because when this man call, I'm gonna just tell him I'm gonna cancel it. If it messes up again, I can't. I'm tired. I can't even I'm here trying to fucking order something to eat and I can't even do that. Hold up. Give me a second. What's this? No. 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. I just need to order it. So by the time I get off of here, single, classic. Okay. So by the time I get off of here, the food is here because I can't do nothing. Alcohol. Y'all know I feel, when you so tired, you feel drunk, like you've been drinking. Child, I ain't been drinking shit. Your girl was like, I'm cleansing. I'm doing a whole cleanse. I have my little manifestation powder. I packed my luggage yesterday, all of that shit. I got my manifestation powder set for Tuesday, right, y'all? It's Tuesday. That's the new moon, because that's when you bring things into your life. Tuesday, I believe 2/15. So I got to get all that shit ready. Hold up. I'm trying to make sure everything is here. Because I got to feed her too. Because I'm not doing nothing. Do I have something to drink? Yes, I do. Review. Because it'll be here in an hour. Order. All right. Not the mean mugging pics. I'm not give up. I'm not give up. What happened? What the fuck happened? Wait, what? I missed something. That's I miss a lot. Something happened with Jamie. I'm missing a lot. I don't know. I have no idea. She said, I have no idea. I'm going over stuff. I'm seeing things. It's like my head, my eyes and my head is not. Y'all know I got good. I'm off. I'm tired. People get nerved when I don't accept their friends' requests as well, because I go through their timeline for 2 seconds to see if they that too. I walked in late and will watch the playback, and I agree with you. Hey Shay. So many people, so many of my younger cousins. Yeah, all of that. This shit is poisoning. If I really like, yo, you would really think like everything is just trash. Like, no, it's not. Like, no, it's not. It's really not. Isn't a bum, and he is all. My man isn't a bum at all. At all. At all. Like, what are we talking about? Shit. There's a lot of men out here who ain't bums. Shit, there's a lot of dudes that I spoke to on Hinge that ain't bums. I'm just not, I'm just not into them for whatever. Listen, I'm not into them because I got a nigga already. Can we just keep it a buck? Let's just be honest. I'm always gonna find a reason to not want to, because I already got it. But it was a couple of them. It was a couple of them that I was like, yeah, you're just trash. But I didn't come on and tell y'all about mad trash experiences. I came to tell y'all, okay, sir, I told y'all about a couple shit, but a lot of shit I was just like, it ain't work, because it was just, I got a nigga already. Real rap, I do. Like, I'm playing games, but I do. But even on the fucking apps, not all of them dudes is trash. And you can, when you go and when you in the apps off gate, you can tell a lot of the trash. It's true. But yes, and again, we don't always have to agree to disagree. We could always agree to disagree. It's okay. It's okay. It's really, really okay. Sometimes it gets a little extra, but I recognize people's hearts and where they're coming from. And I recognize that, even with my insanity, I can be, my mind, not right now because I'm tired, but I can be clear about certain things. Everyone doesn't have that clarity on specific things. And sometimes social media can brainwash you. Really, that's why I was like, where you get the stats from? Because listening at the QAnon, there was one woman, it was Don Lennon. He was talking to somebody, some woman who was a QAnon, whatever. She used to be, she stopped. And it's just like some of the shit they believe. And it's just like, and he said those extremists, and I used to be on Facebook a lot. I used to mod for some really Afrocentric, before I started YouTube, some real, like some real, like, what the fuck pages. And a lot of the shit on them pages, I'm still in a lot of groups probably. I never left a lot of those groups. But a lot of the shit, like even some of the mods I used to mod with, we had like separate secret groups, and we like chats and shit. And like just some of the things, it's like some people are really QAnon, conspiracy, black people, but not QAnon. You know what I'm saying? So heavy in it because they need an excuse. I say all the time, yes, of course, systematic racism be fucking us all up. That's not an excuse for a man to be a bum. For a man not to be able to provide for his family. Because a man, I don't fuck with a bum. I know a lot of dudes who ain't bums. I don't have family members who are bums. Well, I have a couple. My dad wasn't a bum. My dad provided for his household and my household growing up when my parents got divorced. A lot of y'all don't come from bums. Why would we think that, yes, it's hard, but it's hard, but if all you can do is stay on Facebook all day, if these dudes are sitting up on Facebook all day, in the Facebook groups, where is their job? You gotta think about it like that. These things, where their job? But they'll be in a group. And I used to be like, and it was me and this one girl. She was up here the other day. She donated to the channel. I follow her on Instagram. She don't even be on there no more. Because I used to be like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I still am the way I am. And it's like you're so invested in in believing the worst, because it makes it easier to not invest in doing something to change it. It's mad people from the hood who have just given up. I'm just use my neighborhood for example, who are just giving up. They gave up before it even fucking started. Yeah. Is all this shit set up against us? Yes, of course. But it's mad people who gave up before the game even started. And then you have the people who said, fuck this. I'm going to leap, bound, jump over any of these fucking hurdles, crawl on broken glass if I fucking need to. Those are two separate people. And those are and both of those people, those two sets of people don't have the same mentality of when it comes to a lot of that shit. Like we know it, I know it, yeah. But like I say all the time, but what are you gonna do about it? When your back is against the wall, a man gonna fold or he gonna stand. If he gonna fold, he been a folder forever. He folded already. It's over. So why you gonna let the folder tell you that there's no standards? You know why the folder gonna tell you there's no standards? Because if you knew that there were men that could stand in the shit, the folder would never get no pussy. He wouldn't be able to reproduce. Taco. Y'all get on my nerve. I'm mad exhausted today. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been sleeping since we started. I'm tired. I'm so tired. But let's go through these last comments, y'all. Salmon, cabbage, and asparagus. Ooh, this sounds so nice. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, Tuesday. Well, hear me going, ordering. No, Wednesday. Shit. I don't know. I want to buy me just I love the Amazon fresh vegetables. Them shits are just amazing. She said someone stalked me on POF. Don't join POF. Listen, I used to be on POF back in the day, and I used to be like, I'm not sure I'm ready to give my number, but you can send me a voicemail, child text, don't match verbal mannerisms. Yeah, I can't. My mind can't even focus on these comments for too long. I got scared and deactivated so quick. Exactly, Jovi, but they will try every excuse for black men. I'm tired of these mammies. Money freedom and can cut loose 1%. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Hold up. Y'all, been here for 2 hours. Yes, and I need to go to bed. And I haven't slept. That's why I can't even focus on y'all comment. Y'all know we are comment reading fools. I can't focus on your comments. I need to take these contacts out. I need to go lay down. She said she went to Pure. Thank you, Jamie. I'm just saying. Again, I know everybody is, but a drunk mind tells no lies. And I'm sleep drunk, not drunk. She said Amazon never gives me desired delivery times. Well, I live in New York, so it's a little easier for me. I love that shit. She said, can I do skincare? I've done. Matter of fact, we did one like a month ago. We did one like a month ago. Hey, doggy. You know what? I need to, not now because I'm going to sleep, but I need to take some time and add all the recent videos. I'm gonna say the videos I did in the last 2 months. I have not put in playlist, and I need to put them all in playlist. But we should have a skincare playlist with. I recently did a skincare video. I know I did. I brought out all my shit, and we was talking about this. And this is in 2000. This is in 2021. We did this year. Thank you so much, sis. If it wasn't for Jovi and y'all with this whole video set up topics, I'd be asleep. I'm too tired to go live. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I ordered the face steamer, Jovi. You did? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know about my face steamer? I love that shit. No, the new moon, Pamela. The new moon is on the 10th. You told me about it, sis. Don't do that. Don't do that. New moon brings new intention. That's why I didn't do it the full moon, because y'all told me new moons bring new intention. And since the bath I have is a manifestation bath and we trying to bring in, that I should wait for the new moon. Don't get quiet now. After you got me all wiki wonky. Okay, the 11th. I know it was sometime this week. So the 11th. Okay, the 11th. Case I did it. It was 2 weeks ago. I think it was. No, it wasn't. Was it? I gotta check. Now I really gotta check. 2:08. See, it was like, and remember we had a whole conversation, and I was like, in the afternoon, the whole thing. And I even spoke to Tasha about it. And I was like, no, I'm going to do it at the time. I'm going to do it at the time on the East Coast. I'm going to do it. I don't care if it's in the afternoon. If that's the new moon, I'm going to use them. I spend money on this bath. I got it from this place in Louisiana. I'm like, I'm trying to manifest, bring all of this beautiful energy into my life. So I'm going to use it right. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't think it was for members only, but it might have been. I don't know. I'm sleep drunk. But I'm out of here because I'm tired and I can't do this no more. All right. I love y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be back later. If I do be back later, real rap, it'll probably be around 10, 11 o'clock. because I'm about to eat this food. I'm taking off my bra. You know, when you take off your bra, it's over. Taking off this bra. Yes, and we was talking about it. And I said, y'all told me the whole fucking process. I said, I'm gonna clear out right before. I said, we're gonna do the live, get off the live, but now we're not doing the new lives. I was like, I'm gonna do all of that. And by the time that shit hit, I'm gonna have the water for the bath ready, and I'm gonna do the bath at 2 something in the afternoon. We had a whole fucking conversation about this shit. I know I'm not bugging. Man, I don't know, child. No matter. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, if I come back, it'll be probably like later. I'll let the members know in the members only chat. And if I don't end up coming back today, I'll come back. I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be back on before Monday. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. Don't take nothing I say to heart in a negative way. Because we all gotta, I love you all. Bye.